What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Thomas and I'm back here at Universal Studios Hollywood to check out some of the construction. It's been a while, but the fact is the walls of Jurassic World are down. Halloween Horror Nights construction has begun, so let's go and check out all this construction. So our first bit of construction is, of course, for Secret Life of Pets Off the Leash. This is going to be a ride coming in spring 2020, and wow, it is a lot more covered up than it was a few months ago. Let's see if from the other side we can get a better angle, because from here, like past the curtain, we can see that the building is going up really fast, but I mean, that's in person. You can't really see on the camera. From this side, we see a little more detail, like through the screen. We see it, which is probably going to be the staircase, like a fire escape staircase that would be traditional in a New York apartment structure. And of course, right next to it is Minion Mayhem. Around the corner, we kind of start to see how big this structure is really going to be. So it will probably not just be one major screen like Minion Mayhem, but might have multiple sections to it. If it really is a full-on ride, that's not just a screen ride. This is starting to look like that. The next bit of construction, which also happens to be our first construction of this video for Halloween Horror Nights, is of course the Parisian Courtyard, which as we know is going to be Holidays in Hell. So the facade is pretty much guaranteed to be a postcard from what we can see here. For those of you who don't know, Holidays in Hell was a scare zone at Halloween Horror Nights 2018. It was all based off of like a dark horror version of your favorite holidays, such as Christmas. There was also 4th of July, there was St. Patrick's Day. So now there's going to be an all original maze, music by figure, and this is what the area is going to be in. We know that inside the maze there's going to be different facades or different sections based off of postcards, and the reason why is because the creative team has decided that these postcards are absolutely horrifying postcards from the London 1800s. So some of these are going to be based off of St. Patrick's Day. They're also going to be Valentine's Day, Christmas, Happy New Year's. But so far this is it. It's going to be a very flat facade for right now. Alright, so that about does it for the upper lot. So now let's go to the lower lot and see not just the rumored Nintendo Land, but also let's see Jurassic World now that the walls are down. So the next maze that we have a construction update for is here by the Mummy, the Revenge of the Mummy ride. This is the Mummy queue, and this is also an unconfirmed maze, but what we see over here is a yellow and red high top. That's all we can say, because it's a part. It looks like it's part of the overall tent, but the color pattern is very reminiscent of a circus, particularly the circus spaceship that the clowns from Killer Clowns from Outer Space fly in. So this is Killer Clowns from Outer Space, right? I mean, last year at Universal Orlando, they had a whole scare zone of this. The fact that we also had last year with Trick or Treat, which was a scare zone in Orlando the year before, it only makes sense that this would be Killer Clowns from Outer Space. From here, we also can see Nintendo Land. So it used to be a pit, now it's been filled up since the last time we were here. And the big crane is still very much there, but wow, this whole area is going on. It's going up really fast. And here it is, the reason why we are here today, because Jurassic World, the ride, looks ever so close to opening now that the walls around the entire area have been removed. Even the raptor encounter right here to my left is complete. At least from the exterior, it looks complete. Seeing how the queue is not done, and they're still doing some rock work right now, it looks like it's about to be ready, but I'd still give it another month. I was worried that I wasn't going to be here for the opening, but I'm pretty sure that they still need about a month, maybe 3 weeks before it's ready and open for the public. We still don't have a date for when this attraction will be back, but I'd say it's probably going to be mid to late July, looking at this rate right now. And look at that sign. This was put up about 2 weeks ago. It looks so cool. If anything, it just makes me even more excited. And they are running the tracks. Jurassic Outfitters over here has a new touch-up. Of course, it's the same name. But over here is actually something very interesting. The fact that the Isla New Bar, which is like a food or quick food service area right here, has now been moved over here. So this is gonna be the new location for Isla or Isla New Bar. It's currently closed, but we could actually see right over here. Can't really see what it says. Well, this is gonna be cool. Cool little addition. Then of course, Jurassic Cafe. Oh, it's actually a screen. I just saw that it changed. Oh, how interesting. And I missed it again. While we're over here, they're actually adding, where you see where the ladder is, they're actually going to add a new wait time. At least that's what we're speculating. I'm here with a couple other construction updaters, and it looks like that's going to be a new wait time sign right under the Jurassic World The Ride sign. I mean, that's where Jurassic Park The Ride had a wait time sign, so it only makes sense. But of course, there's also right here. This is just absolutely gorgeous. They've also been installing these lights all day. Pretty cool what's gonna look like at night. Just wanted to show off also that here by the Raptor Encounter, on the sides of the pillars, there's actual raptor claw markings. It's a cool little detail. So that about does it for Jurassic World construction updates. And the reason why I didn't cover much more of Nintendo Land is because I just talked to some of the workers, and the main focus right now is to get Jurassic World The Ride done. So other than from what we can see, there's not much more in terms of detail. But now, let's head on over to do the tram to do a Halloween Horror Nights construction update for 2019.
I know who that is. It's Norman beats everyone. Uh-oh, she's dead, wrapped in plastic. Most impressive movie set ever created. This spectacular crash site from Steven Spielberg's.
So I just did the Universal Studios tour, tram tour, and a lot of developments from Halloween Horror Nights. First of all, there's a rumor that's going around that there's going to be more mazes in the back lot than there has been in any previous years. It doesn't look like that right now, other than I wasn't able to film it because it went by so fast, but there was a tent, a very large black tent, by where Krampus has been, where also Ash vs. Evil Dead was, that section in the Metropolitan sets. But other than that, I really didn't see anything in terms of maze construction. Another thing is that for those of you who have gone through the Terror Tram previous years, the wooden structures that are supposed to be the areas of like the tunnel section that's right by the Crash 747 for War of the Worlds, those walls have been moved. Like, it's no longer an actual path. And there's a rumor going around that there won't be a Terror Tram this year, and I feel like that really helps support that claim that there won't be a Terror Tram this year. We're less than 3 months away from the opening of Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal Studios Hollywood, so we don't have much more time to speculate before we start getting confirmation from Universal Studios Hollywood. And there you have it. That about wraps up our trip here to Universal Studios Hollywood to look at the Jurassic World The Ride construction and Halloween Horror Nights construction. A little side note, I did not record anything by the Waterworld queue because there still is a Waterworld queue. There's no construction over there. This is a really odd year for Halloween Horror Nights, and also I just can't wait for Jurassic World The Ride to finally open. So I've been hearing rumors that it's going to open next week, maybe the following week. Hopefully it doesn't open until I get back from my trip. So if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more construction updates from Universal Studios, from Disneyland, or any of the other parks, let us know in the comment section down below. And while you're there, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Of course, my name is Thomas. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.